Hello and welcome to the October Axanar update. Now, first of all, I want to thank everyone who watched our last update, which was August. We had over 40,000 views of that update, and obviously everyone's really excited that we're finally approaching the finish line to Axanar. So here's what's going on. We are, as we've talked about, in post-production right now. We have 19 actors in the can. We finished principal photography earlier this year, and we're really excited about it because getting all those actors done on set, makeup, you name it, is just a lot of work, but that's all done. So where are we right now? Well, we are deep in the middle of post-production. That means the visual effects teams are working away. They have finished pre-visualization for episode 4 and are deep into previs on episode 5. Episode 5, we're still getting previs. And of course, episode 5 is the final battle of Axanar. So there's big, epic space battle shots with dozens and dozens of ships. So that's where a lot of the work on VFX is. We've started compositing all the green screen backgrounds. So actors were shot on green screen. We're developing the background, say the Klingon background or the Vulcan background. We've got multiple backgrounds for Starfleet. So as opposed to what we were doing back on Prelude to Axanar, these now we're using AI to generate multiple concepts and then picking the best ones for the image at hand. That's going great. We're really excited about that. There was a big delay in that because the company that was supposed to do all that, they decided they wanted to charge us. And we said, no, thank you. And fortunately, we got a great compositor, just kind of fell in our lap the day before that even happened. So that's going really well. Mark Edward Lewis is working on sound design. Now, Mark did all the sound design for Prelude to Axanar. And hopefully you've watched that because his work is just amazing. So Mark is deep into working on the sound design of all the ships and everything that goes into the next 2 episodes. And finally, the music is being done. We have a rough edit of both episodes, and we keep modifying and adding to it. And as finished shots come, they get integrated, and it's looking amazing. Last month, we did a little preview showing the rough cut here on the bridge of the USS Aries to kind of a small group of volunteers and donors who've been with us, loyally supporting us. And it was about a dozen or so that came and watched, and we showed them on the big screen here on the bridge the next 2 episodes. And it was a huge hit. Everyone loved it. And we had no visual effects. We had no green screen compositing. We had no sound design. And still, everyone loved what they saw. So that's where we are. We're kind of like on the 20-yard line. We've been marching down the field for the past 10 years, and most of the work's done. Now, it's all post-production, but you know what? It's all in our control. We're not worried about bringing in more actors or raising more money or anything like that. And we know exactly what needs to happen, and it's all happening. So the big question, when are we releasing Axanar's next 2 episodes? And I can't tell you, to be honest with you. I was hoping we were going to do it this summer for the 10th anniversary, but there's just so much work that needs to be done. Plus, we keep seeing things we want better. We keep seeing little mistakes that maybe most of you wouldn't even notice, but they bother us. So we're going back and fixing those. A little makeup mistake here maybe, or a little edit here that needs to change. So that's kind of where we are right now. We're releasing a lot of stuff on our Patreon campaign. So one, I'm gonna make a plug. Come join our Patreon campaign. You can join for as little as $2 a month, and you get all this inside information on what's happening behind the scenes. Not just of Axanar, other projects we're working on, the future of Aries Productions, what we're going to be doing. We're working on our Orville fan film, which we're really excited about. So I urge you to go to patreon.com/Aries Studios, and that's the way you can find out behind the scenes stuff. I'm really paying a lot of attention to the Patreon campaign now and putting a lot of content up there. Usually every other day I'm putting something up. It's a new composite picture or a clip or a new VFX shot. So if you're really interested in what's happening with Axanar, that is a great way to stay in touch with us. And finally, the donor site that we've had for years now has been totally rebuilt. It's been down for most of this year. Rick Terzinski, the great tech guy who's been working on it, he's had a new job and it's just taken way longer than he wants. But he's updating it, and everyone will be able to access all their information as far as making sure you have the right address and everything, and email and your phone number and everything, as well as knowing the perks that you've gotten, being able to download all the digital perks. That should hopefully be up in the next month or so. I'm really riding Rick hard to get it done, and we're excited about that. You will all get an email when that happens. Finally, the email list. We're switching providers, email service providers, because Mad Mimi, who you've been getting emails through for the past half dozen years, went out of business. So they sold it all to GoDaddy, and I just was not happy with their email service, so we're changing that. So you'll be getting emails through a new service shortly. And most importantly, you'll be able to manage which emails you get. Do you want updates on Axanar? Do you want updates on other productions? So there you go. That's your Axanar update for October. Thank you again. As always, we appreciate your patience. You guys have been awesome. And all I can say is live long and prosper.